All right, yeah, we're going to get into a little bit of prophecy about Esau, and the destruction of Babylon.
Right, you're going to correlate with what the brother was just speaking on, man. Because he said we about to be free, man. All right? The Heavenly Father about to free us, man. We not about to be in this captivity no more, man. It's about to be reverted back to them fucking devils, man. All right?
Yeah.
But this is, go ahead.
Yeah, before every rulership ends, the Most High, he sends out his chosen men to prophesy the destruction of it. So that's part of our salvation, is prophesy the destruction of this place. You feel me? For us to receive our kingdom, this place has to go. So that's basically like one of our main topics, one of the main things we have to get into every week. Prophesy the destruction of this place. Who's in rulership is a so-called white man who is Edom according to the scriptures.
Yeah.
This Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Most High of hosts, is wisdom no more intimate? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
So yeah, the white man, he's starting to lose his touch. His kingdom is losing its power. You feel me? So this is the time that is being spoken of in the kingdom, and when you go into 2nd Esdras, where it's telling you that Edom is the end of the kingdom, and Jacob is the beginning of it to follow. That's that transition period we in.
2nd Esdras. So you want me to get this?
Yeah.
You got it already.
Oh no, I don't got it. Oh, I grabbed it. Let me keep it. Yeah.
Verse 8, it says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
Yeah, so that's Esau's, the time that these plagues are going to start coming upon Esau's kingdom. And it's the same things that we're saying today. The destruction of the economy, how you have, basically how everybody is starting to separate themselves from each other. You feel me? Everything, how they set it up to make it look like the Golden City, all that's falling apart. You feel me? They being exposed and everybody's saying that this place really ain't shit.
Verse 9, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yeah, so he ain't gonna be able to hide himself. Like during the time when the Most High, when he put the spirit on the elect, once they get busy and they hide in bunkers and stuff, they're not gonna be able to hide themselves. He said he gonna cause us to go find them, whether they in the bunker, mountain, wherever they at. You feel me? They gonna be gathered up.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah. So basically, their destruction. This place gonna get it before. Basically, get the main calamity, the main destruction, before all those other places are.
Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Most High, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
So yeah, like from when it comes from what they did to us in 70 AD, or what they did during the transatlantic slave trade, and even what they still doing to Jake now, you feel me? They still think it's all, they gonna go unpunished. It's no, basically, it's no, what would you call that? Basically,
repercussion for it.
Yeah, repercussions for their iniquities and what they did to Israel. And they even, basically, they think the Most High with them when they doing this shit, when they doing this wicked ass shit. Okay.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Most High, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse.
Yeah, so Bozrah, just like back then, how it was one of their main places. Well, here in America, he gonna make that just like Bozrah. That's the new Bozrah. So America is gonna be desolate. It says perpetual wastes. And that's what's about to happen to this place through the thermonuclear destruction.
And all the cities thereof shall be perpetually wasted. Wasted. Verse 14, I have heard a rumor from the Most High, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her. Rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men.
So yeah, like out of all the Edomites and stuff, they like the most well hated. You feel me? The most popular people that's loved to be hated out of Edom.
Right,
So and they the most wicked out of all of Edom. You feel me? The acts they do, the witchcraft and stuff that they perform behind closed doors, and the atrocities that they set up, this global depopulation and stuff like that. They's the most wickedest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
I thought we had a poster with a picture of it.
Talking about the elites. I just got one. They got the names though. They don't got the pictures of them though.
Yeah, these Rothschilds, these Bilderbergs, the DuPonts,
yeah, all
these different families. The things they do is unheard of. When it goes from stealing organs from Jakes, all type of shit. Okay. All the shit they do is just Esau is the worst nigga that ever walked this earth.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, the pride of their heart, which is basically they army though. They army is one of the prides, so that's one of their prides. You feel me? They think they untouchable. They everywhere. They got bases in everybody's lands. That's part of their pride. You feel me? They got that little man complex. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like basically they were saying, I think it was an Edomite woman. An Edomite woman was saying basically that the American bloodline count throughout the recent wars was over 2.5 million, about 2 million people dead already. Yeah. But they number it out to like what, 100, 1,000, something like that. They put a very small number on it. But the Edomites, man, the devil, the white man, according to the red man, according to the Bible, he didn't kill over 2 million people, man, recently. Not added up to all the people during all the kingdoms, man.
Yeah,
and now what he compared to what he gonna do next, man.
Sure. So what y'all think about a black man going to the army? It's off, I don't do that. Hey, and like the brother was saying, if I might add, he said that Esau, man, the pride of his heart is his army, man. All right, he think he can't go down. But Esau weak as fuck, man. Esau, you make all these agreements and contracts, man, with all these other nations, man.
You do.
To fucking be your allies, man. All right, if you were so fucking strong, then hey, you gonna realize real soon how fucking weak you really are, man. All right, cause they gonna lay a wound under thee, man. All right, those ones who are confederate with thee, man. All right, they gonna fucking deceive your stupid ass Esau, cause you've been deceiving.
So like, go ahead, get that over.
You've been deceiving motherfuckers since the beginning, man. Fucking NATO, man, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, man, the fucking EU, European Union, man. You got all these fucking other nations backing you, man. That's how you know you really a bitch, man. Hey, and those nations, they gonna wake up to it, man, because they gonna realize the whole time how weak you really were. They gonna realize, like, these niggas, they only tough because we fucking with them.
They seeing this true colors right now just by how America do their own people. All the shit they do to us and get away with, and our people don't know. So
hey, and now they gonna take his disrespect because now they gonna have a woman president.
Oh yeah,
man, you got some fucking nerves to put a woman.
And matter of fact,
shit,
you got Putin telling people, put it out in the media, if you don't vote for Trump, if Trump don't get in, prepare for war.
Yeah. And he told Trump that don't think they gonna try to kill. Putin told a message to the Americans that they gonna try to kill Donald Trump.
Yeah, if I could just add something right quick, because when Putin, you know what I'm saying, the Most High putting that spirit on him. If you see a woman as your competition, of course you gonna bomb on her ass. A woman, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Joel 3:9. Prepare ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right. Yep. That's what that's all those other nations, man. they gonna realize how strong they really are, man.
Got it.
Cause they don't fucking need America. America needs them, man.
Got it.
All right, that's what people fail to realize, man. America ain't no super fucking power, man.
And-
All right, go
And
ahead.
it's same nations that America been running over the past 100 years, 100-something years, like Korea, China, and stuff like that. Back during World War II, how America basically cut them off from their resources, like oil and stuff, so they could provide gasoline. America basically provoked them to go to war with them. So all these different countries, it's the same countries that's building back up, and they getting more power, more nuclear power, and they alliance with these other countries getting stronger. So that's really what's gonna bring your destruction. The same shit you put out there.
Can I get something right quick, Doctor, if you don't mind? Also, just to kind of like answer your question, you're talking about a so-called Israelite man, if you will, joining the army. You know, like the brother said, it is going up. That's being joint hands with this place. What comes to mind is like Isaiah 13 and 15. But what I got on hold right quick is Jeremiah 51 and 30. It says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed." All right, so it said their might hath failed. You know what I'm saying? You're trusting in arm's flesh, which is going off, not trusting in the Lord. And then it also says, "They became as women. They have burned her dwelling place. Her bars are broken." So long story short, I was gonna get it, but I'm not. The second Esdras, I believe, is the 13th chapter that speak about how basically those men of war in the armies is gonna be fighting against Yahweh Shah when he returned. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I want to expound. So basically, you'll be finding yourself fighting against the power. You know what I'm saying? Your own power.
God, this ain't anybody that was found joining the tour should be thrust through. So if you link to this government, to this system, Most High, he ain't gonna spare you.
That's the thing that the Americans do, man. What they do, like the scriptures say, they boast against those other nations, man. They proud against them anyways. That's why those other nations, they gonna wake up, man, out of that sleep, man. Cause the Heavenly Father got them in a slumber too, man.
Right? And America boasts against the Most High. These other nations, they know we the biblical Hebrew Israelites, like the Egyptian president, the president of Egypt, where he came out with. Hitler knew we was the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and they watching this government do what they doing to us, like, yo, y'all crazy. Hitler said that shit like they messing with God's jury, like so yeah, y'all ain't getting away with it.
Basically speaking on Revelation 13:11, and they say America gonna speak as a dragon or something like that.
Yeah, we reading out the whole Bible. Yeah, the whole Bible. It's 100% true. You get a sorry history book.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter."
Yeah. So that's going into them losing their power and then basically being killed off by, like you said, Ephraim and Judah coming together. And you feel me? These Israelites rebelling against this place. Right now they got their own people rebelling against this place. That's why you got like these, I forgot what they call it, but like these white people running down here with the signs and shit like that. I mean, they off, but you feel me? They all going against this place too. What's that, the little Ishmael dude that come down here with the little signs?
Oh yeah.
I think he
little cart.
yeah,
Right. So
come.
you got everybody waking up here, even your own people getting pissed at you. Even Edom getting pissed at you. You got them holding Black Lives Matter signs.
Right, the main ones that campaign against them is like the retired veterans that went over there and fought in the war.
Now they can't get no benefit.
Right. So if you a Jake and you from Israel, they really don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
You go over there and get your leg wall. Now you out here and eat some goddamn well, know where to eat.
Right. God. You got something to say about that?
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, this one. Ezekiel 25 and 12. "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them, Therefore, thus saith the Lord Jehovah, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, you know what I'm saying? And will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by thy sword.
Alright, so yeah, let's talk about America. That's why I said this Edom's main dwelling place where they rulership is being pushed from. So this is that place he's talking about. This is in Babylon, Basra, all those wicked ancient places all here in one, under so-called white man's rulership. That's why I say he really ain't fit to be a ruler. When everything he do is about destruction.
It's a little bit more on verse 14, it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Jehovah. So, I mean, that's just saying right there, he gonna do according to Edom by his people Israel. Of course, it's his vengeance, you know what I'm saying? So ultimately, it's gonna be through him, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, but Israel gonna be the one that's gonna pull him out, like the brother was quoting 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter.